welcome. We're the Custodians. I'm Rhett.
I'm Gabe.
I'm Joe.
And we're here to react to some more Demon Slayer. This is going to be Season 4, Episode 4. So, right out of the gate, there was an eyeball in the last episode.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that.
it.
We didn't talk how they replaced the upper for moon. It could still be in
But
time.
aside from that big, thing that we missed, what else kind of happened? I'll open it up to the table. Group discussion.
We had Tanjiro had a nice leadership moment with the rest of the other Demon Slayers.
I think the coolest part was the fact that it's just like almost entirely anime original.
Oh yeah,
content.
dude! I wanted to bring this up. I made a comment how there was very little plot in this episode. Do not mix my words that there was very little of importance. Lack of plot does not mean only filler, because you can have moments that are entirely solely for the character. That's the whole, all these things fall under writing. The big thing, writing, and you have
Impossible.
plot,
I want my
characters,
lobotomy
themes.
Kaizen. I want my lobotomy Kaizen, damn it.
That's what that episode was. I don't think any of us thought of it as filler.
It was a needed downtime, similar to like they did with MHA.
Yeah, and I thought we were very clear
downtime
on
before
this.
we're just doing war.
Yeah,
We've
we
all
don't
been
have-
very in support of this season so far.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, this sucks. Where's the fighting?" And it's kind of the same with My Hero, and it's like, can y'all just be patient and just watch anime?
But speaking of fighting,
Speaking of fighting,
Joseph.
Open Eye's taking the dub.
Yeah, what's going on?
The Sodomy v Obanai.
Sodomy v Obanai.
This is draft. This is draft. This is for
No,
the
it's
draft.
not. It's not. This is not for the fucking draft.
Watch this. If Obanai wins, he's like, so I'm going first in the draft.
So I'm going first in the draft. No, it's not in the draft. If this was, which it's not, and Sodomy wins, which he won't, and you two both side with him, which one of you is going first?
Or Joe will. Yeah, so
What?
you cleared that up pretty quick.
Yeah, I haven't gone first yet in a draft.
Stupid.
I think we're really excited to see that. Anything else before we get started, gentlemen?
Yeah, let's get this rolling.
It was really great seeing Tengen. We love our
Oh,
boy.
yeah.
Yes. God, yes.
Last episode, we didn't really get much of anything on what's going on with Kocho and Lady Tameo.
Yeah. We also haven't got really anything on Inosuke and Zenitsu either.
Or
They're still-
Genya.
I think priority right now is I need some Genya stuff and explanation on that.
Well, and you know what? This would be a good episode to do it, considering if we're going to be focusing on Sodomy.
Exactly. Yeah, we could
brother.
get some Genya stuff.
All right, I think we're ready to get started. Before we
Yeah.
do, please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on our social medias. Links are at the top of the description, like Twitter and Twitch. Then, if you would, please go support us on Patreon. And the shout during the video. Boom, right here. Look at all those amazing, super cool Hashira level demon slaying Patreon supporters. They all would solo Jormungandr in a 1v1. I think we've used that one in the Chainsaw Man reactions. Go watch those now. They also get access to Patreon of Pulse, our Discord, and full-length filler reactions. Now, with all that out of the way, let's get started. This is Demon Slayer
Gabe, would
Season
you
4,
stop?
Episode 4.
All right.
On God! In 3, 2, 1, go. Dude, he is yoked. Oh my god.
Really? I was surprised when Zenitsu got yoked
Oh yeah,
up.
that's right! Tokitough!
Yeah.
You're garbage. You're bad.
Oh,
Bro, he's using one hand. That's not even proper sword form, and he's
Bonk.
clowning on you. How many episodes do you think this guy stays alive for? Do you think he's dying this arc?
Probably dying in the
Demon
8th.
Slayer president?
yeah. He's definitely dead.
We'll get to the
Principal
end
of
of
Demon High? I gotta make a poll on who wins between Genya, Zenitsu, and Inosuke.
Like Sodomy. Like they might.
Man, these guys suck.
Bro, even if you get shot through the head, just keep moving.
Just do what Inosuke somehow did and move your organs. Aw, yeah.
How are they supposed to follow your movements when you're hitting them? Let's go.
Alright. You need the sword skills to kill an upper moon. I've done that. Congratulations. You pass. Oh! Yeah, it's this guy. A paper airplane.
Oh, he's testing out how.
Oh, he's
sharp it
testing
is?
the sharpness. Yeah.
Whoa. Hey, yo, that is impressive
hell?
accuracy.
Yeah,
on
the
his part with a
throw?
paper
Wait, what do
airplane.
they call that? Does Tanjiro's like, oh, that's a paper contraption? Like, does he even know what an airplane is?
刀を研ぐための部屋まで作ってくれた。自身のお体にこそ
Bro, Master's
使
loaded.
っていただきたいのに。
Master created penicillin, so he's kind
い
of,
つも僕
you
たち
know.
のことを常に気にか
I'm kind of digging Tanjiro with, like, the cape. I know
Yeah.
it's not actually a cape, but, like,
好きだらけ。
he can pull it off.
を拾って
Mm-hmm. Come on, man, do something. Oh my god. Bro, come on.
鬼との戦いにやり直しはないよ。たとえ
Unless you're Genya.
Yeah.
このいっぱいで命を落とす。
Wait, what about Tanjiro?
大丈夫か
We'll see Tanjiro versus
Tanjiro, get in there!
Tokitough.
Tanjiro, get in there!
なあ、か
Help him out! Tanjiro, get in there!
We need to find a large boulder.
心えぐられるよね。
I do like how we're getting more time with just the rank and file.
呪いになった気がするんだけど
Yeah, we gotta show respect to the troops, baby.
Like, this is how you build, this is how you build manual and native characters with us. You show us
Yeah.
nobodies, so we can get attached.
And then we
to
love them forever.
We will make them into somebody's. He's doing Hashira stuff.
Uh-oh. Demon time.
Demon time. I'm on demon time.
Oh, here we go! Guys, let's not talk about this in the post-discussion.
Okay.
Oh my goodness!
Ugh.
That's a lot of freaking eyeballs. Oh! Oh, it's the Miwa
the
Oh.
Infinity Castle girl.
Bam. Ah, that's the instrument she's playing is a Miwa, right?
Wait, is she?
Biwa.
She's not a
Biwa.
hush. She's not one of the upper moons.
I think
Is
she
she
might
not?
be now.
Is she still in the? Is she in the castle?
Oh, here we go!
Oh crap!
Oh, they are fighting!
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, now see, there's an actual crater there. Was that a thing from the
Oh
storm?
no, that's just from their strength of blows. They're really strong. Oh, well, that's unfair.
Ah! Ah!
Dibs on Tokitough. No.
What?
Joe, you're on
Fair enough.
Tanami. I'm on Tokitough. Gabe's on nobody.
Yeah.
What?
This is perfect.
No, I want Tokyo.
No, I already called it. You're Jormungandr, buddy.
それと死なず川
We'll do 2 on 1.
Okay.
行くぞ
Bro,
Dude,
what?
this is awesome.
Get him up, night. Damn! Oh! What? What?
So the rank and file, like, why are they wilding over there?
そうじゃないと
That's it.
Who won?
今
Yeah.
日炭治郎が来ました
I hate that guy.
Yeah. I hate that guy.
That guy.
傷も癒えた頑張れ
Bro, you-
炭治郎
bro,
So I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that Tokitough, in fact, won.
we don't know.
動き止まってる
I don't feel like you guys' hearts are in it.
真剣で稽古してみようか
Yeah, here we go.
Uh,
真剣も
gotta control your breathing, man. It's your breathing.
Literally, breath is everything, man. All right, get-
Literally, it's your breathing.
he awakens a Slayer mark.
It's just
それ以上はすみません 闇雲にかかってこなかったことは成長かもね
hey.
All right, fine. D minus.
るんです柱に比べてできれば長生きしてほしい本当にそう思っている
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I signed up for the wrong job.
Truly. I want to live. I'm gonna go be a demon slayer.
Whoa!
We're gonna big old time jump?
炭治郎
Finally getting to see Tanjiro fight him.
筋肉の主観と緊張
There we
の
go.
状態を滑らかにする
Ooh, I
Let's
really
go.
like the music, man. Getting there. There we go. Good block.
Come on.
All right, now,
Holy crap.
yeah.
体力も長く持つから
Only being 100% at the moment of impact.
Ooh. He
Hey,
alright?
yo.
Yo, take it easy, bro.
I like that smile.
Not bad.
Wait, what about the rest guy? What about the
All
rest of them? No, Tandra, you gotta help out your boys.
No. Wait, please.
I get you for 3 months. 3 months of playtime.
Playtime. Can't leave the boys behind. What?
Has Tendro even ever seen an airplane?
Do it.
But you're gonna lose.
Joe and I are on team Tokitough. Gabe.
What?
Moves on, be like, I wonder what the Demon Slayer Corps is up to right now.
Paper airplanes.
Good pick, Joe. Good pick, Joe.
Dang.
We're
It just
gonna
keeps going.
Bro, why you got yours like angled down in the front like that?
win. It looks like a bird, and that's how. Those are the only things that Tanjiro knows can fly. Good pick, Joe. We're winning this.
Ah.
All right, Joe, you're going
Unfortunate.
first.
I got nothing. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we get this one.
Oh man, paper airplane's just a big deal. All right. I rode into town on a paper airplane.
But everybody knows about paper airplane.
I took inspiration from that episode of Phineas and Ferb where they fold the map into a paper airplane. Longest day of summer. It's like one of the best specials.
Oh my god. Dude, it's
The,
just
the master is like, I know that my demon slayers are doing all they can to fight Muzan. And it's like, wait, they're doing what? They're making paper airplanes?
I see. They're going to strap wisteria to them and hurl them at the enemy. We will blot out the sun with our airplanes.
They will fight in the shade.
Dude, they just like, this is when he throws his sword at Akaza. Hinokami Kagura just whoosh.
Bro, how are all these planes going so far?
Most of these guys have super strength.
Bro, they're paper airplanes.
I just trying to explain this show out of context right now.
They kill demons. Really?
Yep. The part-time they throw paper airplanes. Well, they probably don't get to have a whole lot of fun, so...
That's fair, I guess.
They all
Dang,
landed
those are going
sodomy.
far. Yo, those are going, bro.
Can we get more Nezuko, please? Yeah. We gotta keep her locked tight. Hey!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Urokodaki! With the
goat.
Hashira theme.
Let's go.
Man, with this track, you'd think we were going off to war right now.
Yeah.
Haha!
Ah!
Bees! Kenroji!
CGV.
What is her training?
I think she was flexibility.
Ah.
バターもたっぷり塗ってね。3時には紅茶も入れて。お楽しみに。
This is the best training ever.
Let's go!
Does he not? Does he not know what butter
Huh.
is? Okay, so back to business. So, in 5 days, do we think Tanjiro has gotten like
Better?
realistically, technically better? Because that was the point of
Doesn't
Tokito's training. Was
it feels like he's just going through all of these camps for the sake of just going through them because everybody's being told that they have to go through them. I don't really feel he doesn't like the one with training with Tengen. We didn't really, we saw him do the training, but we didn't really see any growth from the training.
We
Like,
also
he
don't
was-
know how long that training was.
Yeah.
It's
So far,
I think it's more just a recuperation for him, getting back into the swing of things.
That too.
It's not gonna, improve as much for him really, unless we get to the newer stuff, because this is all the basics.
I guess we have seen a little bit of growth, considering that Tokito's like, hey, you mastered everything I could possibly teach you. Good job.
Well, because we
I
have
guess
to assume
that's
that
something.
we have to assume that Tanjiro just has a relative mastery of the fundamentals, the basics, the colored belt stuff.
Bro,
And
he's like a second or a third degree at this point.
Well, that's my point. And so Tokitough
Yeah.
is, a multi-degree black belt, and he's like, hey, here are some techniques I'm going to show you. We're going to work on it until you get it, and you can implement this into your standard fighting approach, like your standard technique basis. And is Tokitough the best? Do we think Tokito's the best technically proficient swordsman?
I mean, it seems like it.
I mean,
either
the most talented
him-
swordsman.
Yeah.
He might not be the best, but he's definitely up there.
Well, it's also it also might come into play that he also uses a traditional sword, and I have to assume a traditional style with that sword. Like, what's his name? Gome, right? That's his name? Guillaume.
It's either going to be...
He doesn't have
Guillaume
a traditional
seems-
sword, right?
No.
He has
no.
Unga
He has
and
an
Bunga.
axe.
Yeah.
He has an axe and a...
Rock.
Yeah. A rock.
I wish it was a rock.
Fucking rock.
Just every time he hits Muzan, there's somebody with bonk,
Oh my
bonk.
god.
No, dude, imagine every time he hits somebody hard, the rock just freaking explodes on him, and then he goes and just stabs into another rock.
Stabs the chain into another rock.
That's the stone breathing. That's the stone breathing.
Stone breathing. First form. Rock. Fifth form. Boulder.
And you know what? If Kokushibo is a former Slayer with moon breathing, we're still putting that out there. I think.
Moon breathing would be interesting. That'd be cool.
What's the best thing against scissors, baby? Rock. But
Good
yeah,
thing
anyways,
nobody's paper.
so Jome
I mean,
is...
I think Giyu, or I think Tokitough. Maybe it's a toss up between Giyu and Tokitough, or Tomioka's and Giyu in terms of. I don't know, because they've been playing Giyu off as he's like too good.
I don't know
haven't really
if, I
seen
don't know
him
if
do
he's
anything
necessarily
yet.
too good. I have to
No, but
imagine
that's how
he's around Rengoku levels.
That's how we perceived him, that he was too good to be involved in the training. And that's what was pissing them off. They're like, "What? You think you think you're better than us? You think you're too good for the training? You don't need it?"
Well,
And
I
I don't
thought
know.
he didn't do the training because he thought he
That
did
was
deserve it.
purely their perception.
Yeah,
This
not
was
actually.
a self-perception.
I
thing
know.
happening.
I'm saying that's how we perceived it originally, but I think that still might hold some merit, even though we know
Not
that
that he
wasn't the
actually
reason.
feels that he's too good because he doesn't, but he actually is that good.
I think there might be some merit.
He's
to
modest
it.
enough to the point where he does. Because we know for a fact.
I'm of the belief that he's a little bit. He's there's a little bit more merit to it. I'll just play devil's advocate here. I think he's gonna be. I think he's probably actually like really strong.
Well, yeah, I
Like,
don't think anybody.
They're
with-
all
with-
really strong.
I mean, in the conversation amongst the Hashira, Joseph, compared to Tokitough, I mean, I don't know. They're both seem similar in my opinion.
And
And
don't get me wrong.
so I'm like,
I like what we got a lot, and I don't need a Victor, but because it is sparring, I doubt they're going all out.
no,
But one of the reasons why I was kind of excited to see them fight, was to see their techniques, their fighting styles, how they interact in a fighting environment with somebody of comparable skill. But also just like, because if one of them beats the other, it helps me understand who's like the hierarchy.
the hierarchy of power here. Literally, the moment since we met Rengoku, and then especially when we met Tengen, we were like, okay, who's up there? Was Tengen stronger than Rengoku? Was Rengoku faster
we
than
know that
Tengen?
We know that Rengoku is overall the superior.
No, but once
Hashira
we
to
had
Tengen.
once we had those two, we were like, okay, Who's where? We know there's a hierarchy. What's it gonna be? You just give me something to work with here.
So right now, I think it goes.
I think
Guillaume?
Guillaume's number one.
Then
I think Joe said
Tokitough.
Guillaume was number one a while ago too.
Then
What?
I think you said that you think that Guillaume was.
Well, they all
the
just
strongest
listen to
a
him.
while,
They
a
all
while
listen.
ago.
It might seem like just the seniority he has.
Mhm.
So I think it'd be Guillaume, Tokitough, then I think it's I'm gonna put Gyu.
You or Tokitough?
No, so it's Guillaume,
What?
Tokitough.
Well, we
I'm
also
gonna
had Sanmi and shit.
I'm gonna put Gyu under Tokitough, and then Sanami under Gyu.
We all know who's last.
Kenroji above Nobanai, and then Kocho
Tengen.
below.
Then Tengen, then Kocho?
Well, I wasn't including Tengen because he's not the top of his game. I think.
Well, I'm saying, like, out of the list, I mean, I guess,
Yeah,
you know,
like,
you can put
include
Rengoku
Rengoku
in
and-
there.
Tokitoh,
and
or excuse me, Tengen below. I think Tengen is in the Nobanai, Kenroji area of ability and power.
Well, I think they said it's just his ability becomes broken. It's just he has to endure the fight long enough.
To hear it.
Yeah. Well, also, like, I think somebody mentioned before in the comments, like, he is the fastest Hashira.
Like, straight line. I don't know if that's like combat speed.
We literally saw these guys moving just now. Wow, they're moving fast.
They're oopin' stupid. Everybody's oopin' stupid in speed. It's just
Yeah.
like, cause if I had to, I would put Guillaume and Tokitoh at like the upper echelon. Then I would have, if Rengoku were still alive, I'd have him, Sanami, and Gyu as like
The middle.
well, so it's S then A. They're the A's. Then B's would be Kenroji, Nobanai, and Tengen, and then our C would be Kojo, self-admitted to be the weakest Hashira. Am I forgetting anybody? I don't believe I am.
Red?
Hello, can you hear me?
His
What's
internet's dying.
What's happening? Oh no!
No. What's going on?
It's going full. He's stuck in
we
8
got-
bits.
No.
We got you right. You're.
Am I alive?
You went.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're good.
you went full 2-bit there. For
Oh
like
my
30
god, bro! It was like he got sucked into some portal from regular show. Rigby, we're stuck in the 2-bit.
We're
portal.
stuck in a Tamagotchi. Rigby.
Rigby, I'm in a Tamagotchi.
Okay.
Rigby.
Benson's gonna be so pissed.
Bro, Skip's gonna be like, no,
So yeah, I think
I've
that's
seen this
currently the hierarchy.
before.
Obviously, from what they from the
Go
training that
find
they're
the god
doing.
of
Can you not hear me?
Tamagotchis. No, we can't. I'm
What the hell are
sorry.
you talking?
Because I'm talking about this. I'm sorry, I was going off. Go ahead. Go.
They all have their own kind of specialty, it seems,
Yeah.
or like they're something that they're proficient in. But anyway, so we have kind of our own little idea of what the hierarchy for the Hashiras are. But I'm still willing to believe that Tokitoh is the most traditionally proficient in technique.
It seems like it.
I mean, he obliterated the upper, like the powered up upper 5 while being, like I said, confused, paralyzed,
Poison.
Drowned, poison, amnesiac.
He had all the
like,
he had all the conditions on
He
him.
could go Slayer mode, but
12 years old.
5 is also a jobber.
5
Five
was
was
a
a
job.
jobber.
God, Kyoko is such a.
Yeah.
He is such.
You guys gotta
such
do
a-
better. You have to do better.
He's such a Dagon. Anyways,
He's the Dagon of Demon
Some of
Slayer.
the always the water
But-
types that are getting jobbered.
speaking of upper 4, okay.
Yotaru and
Biwa woman.
Yotaru deserve better. He should've
Biwa
been
woman.
more.
So
No one's
there's-
ever gonna talk. Sorry.
No, you
I just
go.
meant like nobody's walking out late at night and seeing the little army of eyeballs.
Oh
running
yeah.
around. You don't hear that shit crawling up your walls or anything.
So is she still in the Infinity Castle doing that, or is she outside of the Infinity Castle now?
So
I mean, it seemed it seems like they have an access point from the Infinity Castle down that alleyway. Because the Infinity Castle seems to like move. It can, their access points or whatever can move because of her abilities.
I know that she has like abilities and she's scaled and she's close enough to Muzan that Muzan keeps her in charge of like the Infinity Castle basically. But I do like the idea where he's like, oh man, we need more moons. Yo, you're here. You want to be a moon? Like,
You're useful. I trust
Unless
you.
she's always like head and eye without being a moon. Like it was like, because the eye just kind of is like, oh, it's your insignia of your rank. Maybe she had an eye. Because we don't know that it says 4.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, it says upper 4 now?
it does say
Like the
Last
last
episode.
Oh, okay.
episode.
So did she get promoted or did she get demoted? What do we see this
I think
as?
she just got a shift in responsibilities. I don't think there was any up or down
Yeah.
there. So it seems her hair is extending out, and it
then
almost
to the
seems like they're
wall.
like acting as like the nerves for these eyes, almost.
Yeah. Why do you need
yeah.
so many of them, though?
Dude, it just reminded me. It gave me the heebie-jeebies of like, like a spider egg sack type deal. Like
Yeah.
all
Oh, yeah,
these
you
tiny
bust it and then
spiders.
just- A bajillion
I had
come
one of
out.
those explode on me once.
Yeah, it's
I
like
was grabbing a
ooh.
mulch bag and there was a spider nest underneath it. But so Miss Biwa here, she is do they know? Because in the end of do they know? In the end of season 3, it seems like Muzan was like able to see Nezuko.
Yeah.
Like, so, because that's when he was
what do
like,
you-
a demon has conquered the sun. Yes, and it like zooms
Well,
into
I
like an
can't- well, you
aerial
can't-
shot of.
Well, can't he always like see through his demons?
I'm not saying that he can't. That makes sense. I'm just wondering, are they doing reconnaissance for Nezuko, or I guess he would still like what shot does he have right now? Nezuko in a bed with Urokodaki going. Like,
Well,
so-
I don't think they still don't. They obviously don't know where she is because Rurugadaki's far away from the Demon Slayer base,
I thought
and
she
they're
was at the
and they're
Demon
currently
Slayers.
at. No, she's with the Rukadaki.
I
How do you
thought
say
that
his name?
Urokodaki got.
Bro, you good?
I thought Urokodaki got called when they asked for all the active and non-active Hashira.
Oh, I thought he was still at his place because it's kind of secret.
You know, it would be cool to have Urokodaki, Zenitsu's grandfather, and Rengoku's dad show up, like the old guard. Like,
they just like boom, 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 just
I
show
want-
up to the fishing
Yeah,
I
cast
want to
and
see
just
those
kick
guys
ass.
kick ass because this is a business that you don't grow old in, and these guys
No,
they ain't young.
sir.
Like, so-
You're dead. You're retired when you're 6 feet under. That's when the job ends.
And so these
That
guys
would
being
be-
the age they are.
Yeah, and these guys age like fine wine. Their skills don't get rusty. They only get better with time.
It will be cool if Zenitsu's grandfather shows up, seeing the other forms of
Yes.
yes,
Yes,
like
we kind
everything.
of we've all just got first form,
Thunderclap Flash.
like heavily multiplied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, Miss Biwa here. So it does kind of seem like I want to know the limits of the Infinity Castle itself, because it appears wherever people just get dropped into it. Demons can just right into it.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why they can't just bring and have Nezuko just
like put her in.
yeah?
Although
I mean, we
just
don't.
have to learn the
Limitations.
technicalities of her.
Yeah, there's still
Demon
a lot
art.
we don't know. We don't really know how she works. So it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, as far as we're concerned, there's no reason why they shouldn't be able to just teleport her. But the fact that they haven't done it means that they
It
can't,
means that they can't.
which means that she's obviously we know she's different, especially now. But
It's
I'm sure
similar-
they
maybe
will.
it's like
touch on it later.
Kurogiri with the gate. He just has to know the place.
Yeah.
Maybe.
that he can do it.
Like a warp gate kind of scenario, which
Yeah, 'cause
would
now they're
help
trying to hide
explain
her.
why the eyes are there.
Yeah,
Because
now they're trying
again,
to
we've
hide
talked
it.
about the idea of a Nezuko retrieval arc being the starting gun to the Infinity Castle arc, being like, oh, they got Nezuko, we have to storm now. Because really, if you think about it, the heroes, the Slayers, are in a similar position that the villains were in My Hero, in that we have what they need. They don't have what we need. We don't need to search them out. They need to come to us, you know? So
Yeah.
we can sit and train and prepare all we want. We can go and get ready for as long as we need to.
Well, the tough thing is, it's like, say they do get Nezuko, how do they find the Infinity Castle then?
I think she's gonna be the not Nezuko, but she's gonna be the key.
Well, that is how I imagine it would work. But
Yeah,
I mean,
B-Wall
like, how
woman?
do we
Yeah,
utilize
but she's
that?
in the castle.
Did we? That was my question earlier. Did we see that she was doing this from the castle, or she was outside the castle, and that it was just some wall that she was connected to that was spidery?
Unless, what if these eyes, like, maybe she can only be what she sees.
Also, how good is her, like, level of secrecy, man? Because you have Hashira around, and they don't pick up on this upper rank being active.
And these guys have super schnozzes out the wazoo. You got good ears, good nose. Like,
Any
I'm
type
sure,
of sense, you
like,
name
I'm
it.
sure one of these guys is like, man, my sense of touch is so effective that I can feel the wind shift. What's going on over here? Like, you know,
There must be a demon nearby.
yeah, exactly. These guys are
Like,
just.
huh?
Tandro can sniff intention. Like, he's got that dog on him.
He's
And
like,
so-
yeah, that's bullshit.
yeah,
lying.
pure of heart. And so,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's got good alignment.
So what if, like, there's so many of these things? What if to grab Nezuko, it's like, we can't get these eyes in on her. We're just gonna teleport the entire compound. And so that's how they get in. Because it's like, oh, if we get, you know, our goal is to get Nezuko, and once she's in here, I can teleport her anywhere. And so we'll just give it to Muzan. And then it's also like, we can wipe out the Demon Slayer Corps in one quick motion. You know, everything coming up demon.
But how do they teleport the whole ass compound?
Well, maybe that's what all the eyes are for. Like, again, if her B-Well requires her to be able to see it, which I don't actually think it does. Unless she has eyes just everywhere. Like her little spider eyes.
Well,
Seems like
also, like we saw from season 1, when you got the deconstruction of the lower ranks, I don't think she could see the person. But she had seen them before, so she could just teleport them.
That
back.
Could be it, or she could have these little eyeballs all throughout the castle.
That definitely checks out, because if she's seen them, she can teleport them in. Because like she did that with the upper ranks, and then just summoned them in.
Mm-hmm.
So she literally just has to see Nezuko, and then we'll. Dum, dum. And then how do they get the Infinity Castle?
Well, see, that's the reason why I came up. It's not the best theory I've workshopped here, but I was just trying to think of a way to get everybody in the castle that, you know, seems possible, because it doesn't seem like there's like a gate somewhere.
Yeah.
No, it just moves around.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the TVA kind of just exists outside of
Don't you ever fucking
everything.
Don't you ever say that to me again. Well, I was
out of space.
I was gonna say, does
reality.
it move, or is it? Does it have its own little pocket area, and it can just open doors, Monsters Inc. style, to different locations,
places?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
And open and close them.
Mm-hmm.
I think it exists somewhere, like its own pocket place, and then there's gateways around or just around the area, the region, whatever, that allow demons to go in and out of it. Maybe.
So
Or maybe it's like, oh, you need to get in. Bring. Oh, you're in now. And then close it behind you. And you can just kind of go into it whenever.
Mhm.
Ow. Mm.
Wait a minute. All these eyes have marks on them, right?
They've got the upper 4 mark on them.
No,
Yeah.
because they open it up for all those anime original demons in the first episode. I was trying to say maybe the eyes themselves are what allow them to be teleported into the Infinity Castle.
I don't know about that.
Because all the upper and lower moons had special eyes.
Yeah. I think it's just a sign of rank.
And maybe the reason why there's so many of these eyes is if the eye grabs onto you, she can boing, and bring the eye back in.
I think it's a sight thing.
I'm just spitballing here. I'm just spitballing.
It's just, I mean, I understand that would make sense, especially now since they're like, oh, we got to keep Nezuko secret. We can't let them know where she is.
I mean, we could talk about the Biwa moment for a while, but let's move on to
Useful Biwa versus useless Miwa.
Useless Miwa. Man, I wanted to see more of Nobunai versus Sanemi.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed that the fight in its entirety lasted all of 30 seconds.
Again, I'm sure
and
this
we
is
didn't
all
really see
completely anime original.
Oh, I don't have a problem with that. Like,
I would have liked to see like more of the fight as opposed
I'm
to
sure we'll get plenty of them fighting in
like
the
they
castle.
really just pulled the Disney dust cloud punching and kicking moving around. Like they pulled that on us and we're just like, oh yeah.
I like how Sanemi, so they are very non-committal on this because Sanemi's like even and Nobunai's like seems like it. Like,
bro.
So they seem pretty comparable. And then Tokitough comes in and he's like, yeah, all right.
2 on 1.
Why don't you grab some more friends, huh? Let's make this interesting.
let's actually try.
Yeah, no, but I mean, this makes sense. So, okay, so the order here, I mean, we did Tengen, Tokitough, now Hamatsuri, then it's Obanai.
Are we talking about rank here?
Order of, no, I'm talking of
introduction
training order.
Oh, yeah, so I think so.
Sorry, Obanai, then Sanemi, then Gyome.
Yeah, which should wrap us up.
Which makes sense, like to do. Dude, we're not gonna get Genya answers until the end, because if it's just Gyome's last. God damn it!
We could get it from the Sanemi episode or the
doubt
Gyome
it.
episode.
Sanemi didn't train his brother.
Yeah, but he might know, like, oh yeah, he like was bitten by a radioactive
demon. Probably doesn't even know. He's like, wait, my brother's a demon thing?
That might, that might explain, because the intro, he's like, I was back to him, and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm a demon. Sanemi's like, no, don't tell me. You know what I mean?
I like how the Hashira are training them, like they are going hard themselves. Like Tokitough, like the whole reason Tokito's out here is like, you know, the training's good for the rookies, but I'm
also curious. I mean, if we get, was it Sanemi that's in charge of the techniques?
The breathing techniques, maybe, because I thought Tokitough was like just technique.
Oh, Tokitoh is just
swordsmanship. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and Mr. was flexibility. Gyome was strength. I think either if it was Obanai or Sanemi, whatever. Are we actually gonna finally see this other people that aren't Hashira or our main characters do a breathing technique?
I would like that.
Ever seen that? Like these normal fodder people?
Yeah, like we didn't see a single one of these trainees like getting their butt whooped by Tokitoh. Maybe Tokitoh was like, "You're free to use breathing techniques."
Yeah, we haven't seen any of these guys practicing breathing techniques. Like we haven't even seen. I want one of these Hashira to be. I hope that. I know Gyu's responsible for like strength training and stuff, but here's the thing: a big part of strength training is getting your breathing right. And a lot of people, more often than not, struggle to know how to breathe properly when they're doing strength training, like knowing when to breathe in, breathe out, hold your breath, things like that. And so I wouldn't be surprised if part of the strength training that Gyome does is like, I'm going to teach you motherfuckers here how to breathe and how to breathe properly. And that's when they kind of be like, oh, yeah, you guys can use breathing techniques and you can use your breathing to calm yourself down.
That was
No, it seems
entirely...
like that seems more like what Sodomy would be in charge of.
What is Sodomy in charge of?
breathing techniques, I think.
Breathing techniques.
Oh, well then they're okay then. Fuck it.
Which translates straight into doing the strength training. Wait, what are they doing with strength training? Like what are they? What do you mean by that?
So if I was, so it would be, you want to get a horizontal press, you want to get a
shut the
press.
hell up. I know. I'm
horizontal
talking. We already did our
endurance. You want to do horizontal
endurance
pulls before vertical pulls,
and all of that stuff with Tengen. So what do they mean by strength training?
Yeah.
Well, maybe it is applying everything they've learned thus far. So they got their endurance up. They've got they're limbered and ready to go. They have the standard swordsmanship techniques that they need, as well as the confidence to apply them in combat. And then they have the more advanced breathing techniques, and then the last one is strength training. Not only just boosting all of your stats overall, but the culmination of combining all of these ideas into a fighting form. Like, you are ready to apply these. Like, it's not like you don't have to sit and think like, okay, breathing technique. It's just go, move. Mm-hmm. You got it down. So,
Well, I can imagine they want to try and get everybody to total concentration breathing constant.
That would be
as a minimum.
Well, that was like literally the first requirement to like ever even thinking about being a Hashira. It was like step one, total concentration breathing constant. And so, yeah, I want to see more. I don't need to see these guys take it on upper moons, but I want to see our grunts not just be sidelined immediately.
Yeah, and immediately just get cut down the moment.
Which might be tough considering, because they added a lot of the anime original stuff here, they'd have to add that, probably some scenes at least in the Infinity Castle bit to show that.
Unless this is retroactive buildup, which is a possibility.
I want part of the war arc. I want to see like just an army of I want to just see a big old group or small army of low rank common demons taking on the grunt army of Demon Slayer core members. And I just want to see a big old battle between all the lower ranked dudes. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think that would be really cool.
Well, I mean, because it doesn't seem like he's been amassing a bunch of demons. So there's a lot of fodder for both sides. So we could probably see that.
That would be dope. I don't know. We can't call it. Can we stop calling them fodder? They deserve better than that.
They're fodder compared to who's left.
Bro, they're trying, man. Come on, they're trying.
The only people left are near Hashira status or Hashira status, and on the demon side, upper moons or Muzan. It's like it's not because I want to disrespect them. It's just
you us or you ain't us.
You us or you ain't us.
Alrighty.
It's so cool.
You can say
it. We got it,
gentlemen.
Airplanes.
All right.
They got airplanes.
They got airplanes.
I'm telling you, string Wisteria onto them and launch all of your planes at the demons. All right.
Well, yeah. Well, it seems like kind of common pattern here. There'll be for every Hashira, like Tanjiro eases into him a little bit, like did it with Gyu to get him learn, teach him to train or be a part of the Hashira training. Tengen, he
was already there. Tengen, he's like, "Oh, what's up, my homie? What's up?" Like,
No, I meant like easing up on the other guys and how they're training with them. Then with Tokitough here having some fun type of stuff.
No, I meant what I said. Still though, I think Tengen was already there. Like Tengen, he was rough on them, but like he wasn't like Tokitough, where it's just almost kind of like a little bit of a disconnect. Like he's not really made to be a teacher, and like Tanjiro kind of needed to help him out. Like okay, let's do a little bit of carrot and less stick right now. Literally.
I was gonna say
Tengen was like, I'm gonna push you guys, but it's like, all right, you all are gonna come after me. Tanjiro, you're gonna front this, and you have to learn how to fight a demon, man. And
Yeah.
I think he was a much better instructor.
I was hoping that Tanjiro would like step up and start doing some help too. And I was kind of disappointed that we didn't get to see any.
What
of
do you
that.
mean by step up and help?
Like, I don't know, like obviously they weren't responding well to Tokito's training, and the only bit of Tanjiro that we got to see in there was a little brief fight between him and Tokito, which the other guys weren't even around
It
to
sounds you said
watch.
Taquito.
Sorry.
Like the
Him and
microwavable.
Tostito.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tostito.
Dorito.
Dorito.
And the other Demon Slayer guys weren't even around to watch it. And so I would have liked to kind of see maybe he, like Tanjiro on the side, was like maybe seeing some guys were down or upset, and then he kind of started to walk them through some stuff. And then later on, they started to press that stuff. And I don't know. I thought we would have had. I thought we were gonna have another moment of Tanjiro stepping up and helping out, because clearly they weren't receiving the message and the training.
And for
that they were
this
getting.
one, it was with the airplane bit.
Ow.
That's the equivalent.
And
Shut
also,
up.
and also,
That
I
was
don't
the
think
equivalent.
Tanjiro is too against this training style, because that's how Sabito's ghost trained him. Like, that's how he got him ready to cut that boulder. He was like, "You want to fight? I'm gonna kick your ass a lot." Like, and then you're gonna get to a point where I can't kick your ass, and then you're gonna cut that boulder. And so it's not like he is against this. It was more of just like I had that other girl who I can't remember, who was kind of like nice to me and stuff while I did this. So like, it wasn't always on that, Boken on my forehead grind. Like, we had a little bit of time with the paper airplanes, and it made them all go, you know what? I am good at things. We're all good at this little paper airplane thing, and it connects us, man. And we're all.
Nah, that sounds kind of lame.
It is also nice we're getting all the Hashira we've been with before.
Yes.
Interesting enough, they're doing it in order of the seasons.
Yeah.
Kind
Yes,
of.
they are. Because we got Gyu first. That would have been Red Goku. Then we got Tengen, and then Tokitough, and then Kenroji. It's fun. It's really nice seeing Kenroji again.
So it'll be interesting because we'll have our fun bits. Like they meet, they dab up, all that, and then it's the next couple like, we fucking hate this kid.
I was like,
I despise you.
Ganjiro.
That's his name.
That's it.
Also, can we get our Boarhead and Zenitsu?
Yeah.
Seriously,
Damn it,
where
where are they?
What are you guys doing? Where are they?
Missing in action. We gotta get another wanted poster.
Are they
Am
draft
I
dodging?
wanted?
Right
Are
next
they
to
Towelhead
King.
and Boar
Are
Boy.
Inosuke and Zenitsu draft dodging?
We haven't had a draft yet. If we haven't had a draft yet. Vlad King was an actual literal draft dodger.
He got picked and refused to come in.
Can you imagine if Zenitsu and Inosuke just weren't in the final arc?
Wait, no way.
Bro.
No way.
We still nothing on the Tameo and Kocho. We still haven't gotten the conversation that Kocho was having with Kanao.
No, they were just like, "Oh, you're gonna hear that next season."
I want to get more Genya. I want to get more.
Yeah.
Zenitsu and Inosuke.
I know
wanna
we're on the Kenya train.
I want to see Genya and Inosuke kind of go at it.
I want to see them go at it. Give me Bakugo, then we'd get the Bakugo and Inosuke.
Dude, there's an
Conversation.
animation on YouTube of Bakugo versus Inosuke. It's not complete, but boy, is
Does
it
it go
just
hard?
awesome.
That's
I'll show it to you after we're done, which should be right
Yeah.
now. Thank you all so much for watching with the Custodians. I'm Rhett.
I'm Gabe.
And I'm Joe.
And this was our reaction to Demon Slayer Season 4, Episode 4. Catch you into the next one. Bye-bye.